Public service announcement for all teachers and educators. I'm Suleyka Bonilla, 20 years old, undergraduate student at MDC in the education program. And this video is about showing compassion in the classroom and different ways to improve your classroom environment. My teaching philosophy in regards to building a positive classroom environment for students is this: that we, the teachers, are not only educators, but influencers to our students. Whatever we plant into their minds, memories, and education today will be a reflection of what we will see tomorrow. In order to allow our students to expand and grow their knowledge, we must consider every aspect of their learning process. Which brings me to the main points that will be discussed in this video, which include: number 1, why is it important to show compassion in the classroom? 2, standards for educators. 3, how the kids will benefit from a good classroom environment. 4, how to improve your classroom environment. 5, why is this important to me and my story? And finally, what I imagine for future classrooms. Creating a safe and positive classroom environment is essential to a child's learning process. It is so important for a child to feel safe, comfortable, and familiar within their class. A child's education is not only influenced by the content, but by their surroundings as well. In order for them to grasp the information, they need to feel that they are able to feel open and motivated to grow and expand their knowledge. Building compassion means being focused on a child's well-being as a whole. If a child is frustrated, upset, or uncomfortable, it can be really difficult for them to focus, which is why, as teachers, we need to work hard on providing that safety net by remembering that we aren't just feeding their minds, but their surroundings, including us, are influencing them as a whole. The standards for a positive classroom environment for teachers include allowing students to build networks and customize their learning environments in ways that support the learning process, and allowing students to contribute constructively to project teams, assuming various roles and responsibilities to work effectively toward a common goal. Additionally, creating a positive classroom environment will help the students feel valued and respected. Acknowledging that students come from different circumstances, cultures, lifestyles, customs could help them become more open with their classmates and network. This will also help them discover new interests and be themselves. They will also become more open to others' viewpoints and will feel free to share their unique ideas. By adding motivational bulletin boards, cultural decorations, playing some instrumental music during independent work hour, taking a moment to have a one-on-one with students during available times. As a teacher, you could truly make an impact on your students' education. Also allowing for students to voice their ideas, opinions, and regularly checking in to make sure that they're all following along and are actually understanding the content. When teaching, one must not only focus on the content for the curriculum, but also on the delivery and making sure that the students are keeping up. Group discussions, independent work study, rotations are little key things an educator can implement that could truly make a huge difference. Here's my story. Growing up, I was involved in many music programs and attended art school, which had very strict rules and stressful environments that focused relatively on deadlines and performances, which stressed me and a lot of other students in the school out as well. Although I grew up very well disciplined in music, even until today, I struggle with built-up anxiety from those times, and whenever memories from that time period comes up into my life now, I get anxiety attacks because it was so overwhelming. I don't want this for other students. Students deserve a calm, safe, comfortable, positive environment to learn, grow, and feel well enough to learn. With all this being said, my vision for the future are more positive, safe, comfortable environments for students to grow their knowledge without so much anxiety, frustration, and pressure. Sometimes the material can already be so hard for them to learn. Showing compassion and creating a better environment in classrooms is what all educators should do. So in this way, we can pour positive, memorable experiences and expand their knowledge for a better reflection of tomorrow, according to my teaching philosophy. Thanks for watching.